YouTube, welcome back to another daily run of Escape from Tarkov. We got the face cam up today. Hope you guys have been enjoying your wipe and your tasking or PvPing, whatever you're focusing on this wipe. If you're cheating, eat a bag of dicks. And watch my YouTube videos anyway. We're gonna go to streets with pack of armor. And this AK, we're trying to get ref level 3. I want to be able to get access to his keys. I gotta get my chat up here. Let's close that. Getting a video pretty quick. It's nice. Let's do this. Okay. Cool. I don't think I have that task yet, but I figured I'd check. Well, he hit me in the head. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good chance someone spawned right here. Wow. "11-inch madness." This guy's reeks of small PP energy. Bro, why are you running around with a pack of armor and an SR2? Super sus. With the best ammo. This guy is suspicious as fuck. Super suspicious. That low of a level on streets? That guy's a cheater. No reason to be a level 11 on streets. Okay. Like grenade case. The red flare, it was not worth it. I don't know that the cultist circle is really worth. Let's try to Rashala and see if it gives me a TT. That'd be huge. I'm gonna need 2 of them. At least. Where'd the Rashala figurine go? There it is. So supposedly that'll give me the golden TT. Nice, we got an air filter unit. That's a big W. I need to switch servers. Make sure I'm on a good server real quick. Yes. Mm-hmm. Just had to change servers real quick. Sure, this one will have just as many cheaters. I think there's more cheaters in NA Southeast than any other server. And it happens to be the one that the best ping on. It's really sad. I thought that guy was a rat, and then I looked at it and saw he was a level 11 playing like that, and that he was on streets, and that he was camping the relax room, and I'm like, no, this guy's probably cheating. Get a little gun. Perfect. That's all we need. Gotta buy more. Might as well go up to the top. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we can redo it. I hate myself for that. There we go. In a bag. We need headphones. You can buy 5 of them. That's crazy. Super ratty streets right now, bro. I wasn't supposed to be. It was just there, bud. You're overthinking. That better? Not that I need to explain myself to you. Some people overthink stuff. Just bad placement. I had it from a different stream up still, so I moved it down. This dude's like, what do you have Trump on your forehead? Get over yourself, bro. This game is taking forever. Holy crap. It's like waiting simulator. No other game makes you wait that long, bro. You serious? There's a spawn point here too? Didn't know that. I did not see you over there. What the fuck? What are you doing over there? What? The fuck? What a weirdo. They just killed someone right in front. Wow, I just third party 2 teams fighting. I had no idea. You hit me 1 time, bro. That's so dumb. Of course, Craig. Really? I'm not trying to be logical. I'm not gonna argue with someone with a creepy profile picture like yours, though. So, kick rocks. It's fucking cringe as fuck. You want to argue politics? Get a real profile picture. Till then, zip the lip. I'm not gonna argue with the Reddit warrior. Alex, what's good, brother? Okay. Ragman, we got 1 kill done, so that's nice. Perfect. Okay, now we just need a gun. Do a full screen on the YouTube, guys. If you want to check it out, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to be patient. That's what it is. I was actually enjoying this site. It seemed to be less visual recoil with it. Okay. Huh. Okay, I think we're good to go. You think that Tarkov is worth it to buy in 2024? I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money, brother. I don't know what your life looks like. I can't really tell you how to do that. I do coaching on the side, but I don't know what is worth or not worth in your life. So but if you ask the question differently, I can answer differently. But I don't want to tell you how to spend your money. There's a PvE version of the game that's pretty fun. You can buy the standard version and then the PvE version. I think that would be worth it. If you're trying to get into Tarkov, I would get the standard version and PvE. I think it's like you spend like 50 or 60 bucks total. But I wouldn't go spending, $350 on getting all the max bells and whistles. Even if you're a millionaire, it's just not. I only did because someone gifted me the account, and then I sold my other account and put the money from that into this account. So that way, because the other person gave me an account too. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being disrespectful of their gifts to me. So that's why I invested in like Unheard and everything, was because I wanted to be respectful of the fact that they invested in it to the game for me to play and enjoy it. So I didn't want to be, I don't want to just like slap them in the face. Plus, I mean, it's not a bad thing to have. Someone tried to give me an account yesterday and they logged in and their account was banned. So I'm glad I didn't log into their account. I probably would have hardware banned my computer. That's something I have to consider. He's like, bro, I don't know what happened. I logged in and changed my passwords and everything and banned. I'm like, that's really weird. And then he blocked me. So I found to be really weird. So I had a suspicion he was cheating. And he didn't think his account would get stolen or banned or whatever. I think that a lot of the cheater developers go repossess accounts off of players after they haven't played for a while. I really do. Resell them. And then you get people like, oh, where'd my account go? I think they also figured out a way to steal people's accounts. I've had an account stolen when I first got into Tarkov, and it took them a year to get it back to me, and it was completely wiped. All my stats, everything. My hours, everything. It was like a brand new account. So I'm like, basically, you guys just gave me a new account. You're full of shit. Oh, we got a horrible spawn. It's right here. fudge. Which way did they go? I'm guessing they went this way. Most people do. The task you're working on? I'm killing PMCs in a pack of armor, AK-74UB for Rev. What's up, Mitchell? I got full screen on YouTube if you want to check it out. Totally welcome to hang out here, though. Okay, they went through here and they came this way, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Maybe they did go this way. That must have been him I saw. I just missed this dude. Oh my god, this scab. Sniper shooting at me? Interesting. I'm pretty sure this guy would have went this way. Probably going for relax key. You winning? I'm trying, bro. Republican Tarkov player. Nice, dude. I love it. I'm not really a Republican, but I am a conservative. I vote Republican. I don't know where this guy ran off to. I don't really want to waste a marked room key right now. Oh, he's right fucking here, bro. Definitely clear on YouTube? Hell yeah. How long you been playing Tarkov for? About an hour. I'm just kidding, bro. Since like 2020, 2019, something like that. On and off. That guy's over here fighting scabs that just don't know exactly where he is. This is the same guy I've been chasing, I think. Oh, shit. What was that? Thanks for the follow, man. Okay. Okay. Super, super sus, bro. Super sus. Level 25, 9 KD, 4,000 hours. He might be legit, but he might be on a bot account too. 500 kills on 125 rate? No, bro. It's possible, but only being level 25? He shoots me with BS. Okay. It's possible this guy's legit, but it feels like he's not legit. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't feel like that was legit. Just because he has 4,000 hours doesn't mean that he actually has 4,000 hours. Because people buy accounts when they get banned that are used or stolen from someone else. You know, so you gotta be careful with, oh, well, they got a lot of hours, right? Now, you run into someone who's got an account that's got 4,000 hours and it's been 6 years old. They're probably not cheating. Or they had direct memory access cheats a long time ago and they're one of the very few people that knew about it. I do run into people from time to time like that. I've had a few friends actually quit the game completely after meeting people like that because they were so dumbfounded. I'm like, bro, these guys have been around the whole fucking time. There's guys that have 6,000 and 7,000 hours that have been cheating the entire fucking time. You know? I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Every once in a while, you hear about them getting banned. Like, I know a guy that's been playing on the same account since the game came out. Like, he played it in, like alpha, right? And he got banned a couple wipes ago. And it doesn't mean, just because someone gets banned, doesn't mean they're cheating. Doesn't even mean they broke any rules. It could just be someone at PSG deciding, oh, we're gonna ban them. They do that. They do just ban people because they fucking feel like it. That's a proven thing, and they do unban people. So I know there's false bans. I personally know someone that has been unbanned. Where is my site? There we go. We're gonna run this site. This site's been fucking with me. Like, it's been good for like AKs and SMGs. I don't know, something about it. The bullets actually go where the site is, and it's nice. AK-74 UB. Okay, I already bought one. I don't need to buy another one. What am I doing? Need maybe a vest. Okay. Quick search. Yeah, that guy ran away from me and ran away from me and ran away from me, and I think I forced him to use his cheats on me. Because I was thumping around behind him for a solid 2 minutes before he ever even responded. So I think that guy was a cheater that was like trying to not fight, but then I forced him in a corner because he was pinched between me and AI. I think that's what happened there. It needs to give me a good spawn. Yo, dude, what up, Matt? How you doing, bro? Definitely clear on YouTube. Okay, read that comment already. Cuban, have you watched The Boys? No, I have not. Have you? Highly doubt it. 500 kills this wipe. Already level 25. Yeah. Yeah. You can be level 25. That's fine. I'm level 38, bro. But being a high level doesn't mean anything. But 500 kills already, and as few rages he's had is kind of sus. With how hard their wipe has been for everybody, it's kind of suspicious. Doesn't mean he's cheating. He had 4,000 hours, but you know, just because someone has 4,000 hours doesn't mean that they actually have 4,000 hours. Though they could have a lot more or a lot less. It could be on someone else's account, and they could be playing on an account they used to, you know, they could be cheating on an account they used to play on, right? Like they came back and started cheating. There's so many variances, right? I can't be responsible for knowing all of them. So I just got to use my best judgment. If someone's suspicious, I just got to, you know, just move on. There's so many cheaters right now that I'm going to report more than not. Even if someone's leaning towards more legit, just because um it makes sense. If someone's suspicious, when today they need to be seeing that a lot of reports are coming in, so they do something about it. If they don't see a lot of reports, they're like, oh, not a lot of people cheating right now, right? Still on that damn pack armor quest I see? Yeah. I was gonna start off with grinding arena today, so I could use some ref tasks, but I didn't have any tasks available yet. I gotta wait till later tonight. Probably right about now, actually. But I don't want to like go back to arena. So until like when my stream dies off, then I'll go play some arena, and then I'll come back and play this. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. I like to hit streets when it's really populated. So when I have this gear on, it's like, okay, it's populated. I might be able to kill one or two guys. I know I'm going in and I'm gonna die because I'm running shit armor. Yeah, I like raids too, but if you want to get the task done so you can get the trader unlocked, you gotta do what you gotta do. I appreciate it. Guys, we got full screen on YouTube. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, it's my YouTube chat. You guys are welcome to come over. I am level 38. Not very high. I'm not really grinding for like level right now. Just having fun tasking. Doing tasks I don't normally do earlier on. Short wipe. I'm not trying to like power through everything. I would have had max traders like 2 days ago. Just casually playing, you know. Supporting a criminal? What? Is it your name Republican, brother? I don't understand. 38. Someone was yelling? Jesus. Feel that. I got full screen on YouTube if you want to check it out, man. Oh, we got this spawn this time. Yikes. Oh, don't even bother with this. Spawn to my left. And to my right. Just gonna push this guy right here. That's why this guy was over here earlier. He was spawn camping. Okay, so you can go out this way. I didn't know that. Spawn right here. No one spawned there. One spawn across the street. crawl through this? I can. Nice. We gotta go in here and look for players, man. Probably someone spawned over there then. Damn it. Wait. Those shots were at me. First one was, but the second one I don't think was. Could have been. Every time I get that spawn, I rush ramp. Yeah. I feel you. With the raid cool? Yeah. I feel that. Sometimes when you let the raid cool off, though, you lose all the loot. Not all the loot, but you know what I mean? Like, jump there and fake it in case someone's here. I don't have my keys with me. Are you serious? Oh my god, I have my shoreline keys with me. Bro, earlier I died trying to get the relax room and I didn't have a key on me. That's so mortifying. I need a drink. There's a fake one. Another fake one. Give me a real drink. There we go. Now we got relax key. I really have a bag. I need to find a player. Someone's right outside. I'm guessing a scav. Maybe not a scav. Housekeeping? Yeah, that spawn is pretty AIDS. Nothing wrong with waiting for people to rotate out so you can get a good movement, a good rotation. But if you learn all the spawns, then you can be the guy that's, you know. Where's this scav? Is he just hanging out in the bushes right here? They do that. They'll come here and they'll just stand in a bush. Like, how come Partisan doesn't go after them? I don't like the sound effects from the gunshot. Like, hit, like, the impacts. They changed that. I wonder if that cheater earlier was running after, like, there's a really good spawn in the jackets here. I wonder if, when he was rolling up here, he got threatened that I was rolling up. No boss guards. Why is this raid so dead? Like, the other raid was, like, popping, and this raid is dead. I don't... Oh, an armor, but I can't use it? That's awesome. Quiet raid? Yeah, like, why? All of a sudden, this one's just, like... Like, I don't bring a bag, and it's dead. Like, what? Yeah, exactly. Means people are just ratting. That's what it really means. There's people like hiding in like relax room area, and when it's quiet like this, that just means a lot of people are ratting when you're on busy servers. That's all it means. Which typically means there's a bunch of closet cheaters on the server. Because I've learned that like 80% of the rats that I run into are cheaters because they don't have aimbot anymore. There's a couple of rats that I've run into that were like just, you know, just bad. That's why they're ratting. Oh, someone's been through here. Someone might be in here right now. The door was open. Yeah, right here. I hear him. Scab? Are you serious? With that helmet, bro? What the fuck? Is that a lootable jacket? It is. That's funny. Oh, and intel? Wow, okay. I feel like this might be a player enemy. Oh my god, Scav. Thank you. Green bat for me? You shouldn't have. If I could find a pilgrim, that'd be sick. Is that the Scav that was on the gunner the other day? Like, is that the spawn? Like, they spawn up there now? Get off of my D, brother. What the hell? This Gingy key bullshit out of here, man. That's what I want right there. Be player scabs, but where is that? Jesus. See what I'm talking about? Look at these scabs. That's crazy. Alright, well, I have a task to do. So I may as well do it. Can that streamer item be used as melee? No, I don't think so. That'd be sick. It's a replica. I'm not quite sure what this streamer item's all about. Is that a player right there? No. Oh, damn, okay. Yeah, you better crouch down, bastard. You know what? Where I spawned at, I needed to hit... I gotta go back that way because where's my evac? I'm gonna have to hit this side first. Damaged house. Yeah. I think there's a fire. Yo, brother, how you doing? Just scav. Oh, I overthrew it. That's crazy. Such a dumb idea to stop out in the open like this, but... There's someone underground? Oh! Excuse me? Where in the fuck was that guy at? That audio was really messed up. All right. Okay. What? Not enough space in the stash. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Twitch chat. I'm on YouTube and Twitch now. Okay. Such a bad spawn. That's someone baiting for sure. I'm dead. It's worth it. Lap Chong. Ed Nate was behind me. 670 hours. I got third party by someone else that's not even involved in the situation. Some cheater. 600 hours. The disrespect, man. I'm fighting a 3-man. Fuck you, dude. I may as well be on auto servers at this point. Hold on. Fuck, dude. There's not even a point of having selected servers at this point. It's just all full of shit. Every single server has like cheaters on them. I may as well just play an auto and get a bunch of players. We still have fast matchmaking time. Used to be you could select your city and you could actually get like good servers, you know? And now it's like they jumbled them. You know, when a game starts dying, they try desperately to make it not look like it's dying. And they like pull you together. Oops. Can't wear ears with this? What the fuck? Yo, what? Since when? There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Gotta beat a tree, man. Okay. There we go. Cool, cool. What's up, Dennis? Freaking just looking to shoot some people in the face in the game. I mean, but you doing a little shoot barn. No, I'm getting one or two kills at a time on my task, but I'm running into a lot of cheaters. I got killed by one legit player out of my 5 deaths so far, and his stats were even a little sus. Oh, I bet. Damn. Yeah, it's a little bit different than Marauders, huh, man? The spawn point right fucking next to me. One on this side, too. Right. You saw me? No way he saw me. I'm dead. He was a duo. Wanna play Marauders when you wake up tomorrow? It's funny. Gay if you loot. 7 KD, $1,500, level 34. BP, of course. He's just God's gift to humanity. Yeah, duos, trios, yep. You can tell the player base is getting kind of low because it's putting solos and duos again. They say there's no matchmaking, but there 100% is. And I think a lot of people are calming down from their tasking, and they're on task where they want a second person now. So there's a lot of people running duos. Did you see how that guy laid down while he was running? He didn't even look at me. He was looking at someone else. I'm pretty sure his teammate was cheating and told him to lay down. He only hit me one time and it was the top of the head. Like, that's the only time he hit me. Like, it's pretty obvious. He missed, hit top of the head. Like, he's just a cheater with no aimbot. Because it could just track your skull through the bushes and everything, you know? Stupid. Why is it that I can't search the guns this way? I have to, like, manually, select them. Gotta figure out something with my headphones. Hold on. You're taking the hell out of me. The one thing I have not liked about the headphones that I moved to is that they're not wireless. In-ear monitors, you know, they're just not wireless. I need to see something. Okay, so I don't need to bring another mag. Sweet. Hey, we need like a pistol or something. 5.7 would be perfect. Getting shooter born on shoreline early is important because it's so hard to find players later in the wipe. This guy that entered my Twitch chat's name was Ouch My Back. PvP. But I do play PvE. Full screen on the YouTube if you want to check it out. I'm also streaming on Twitch. For those Twitch enjoyers. What's the best map for computer parts? It's kind of up to you, man. The best map for computer parts would be Streets. Like, I mean, you gotta really, like, there's a lot more to it than your question. That's a very complicated answer. Like, are you a PvPer? Are you a looter? Like, what kind of player are you? What kind of time of day are you playing? What servers are you playing on? There's so much more than that than just what map to go to. You know what I mean? Shoreline's pretty good. Trying to get your Bitcoin going? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, Shoreline's pretty good. You want a high survival rate? You know? PvE American, always day. Oh, if you're PvE, then I would highly recommend checking out Streets. But if you don't really know where to go, then just go to Shoreline and go to the admin building, which is the building in the middle. The water is south. the main resort is north, so never eat shredded wheat, right? Right hand side's east, left hand side's west, north side's admin. The building in the middle. Oh, we're on this side of the map now, okay. Oh, I thought I could climb on that, but alright. Yeah, okay, buddy. Right. Totally legit player. I'm sure. Yeah, he's just God, bro. Everybody's just God. He's on a new account. Look how few achievements he has. Look how few achievements he has for being level 40. Put all those 1,800 hours in on... Yeah, he's got a stolen account. Okay, moving on. Look how few achievements that dude has. He says none. Like, literally none. And he's got 1,800 hours? Like, no achievements. He's got, like, all the ones that you get playing if you're, like, hit ground zero. You know, like... That's crazy. And then he knows the spawns like that? No, 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 no. You're not an 1,800-hour player, level 40 already, with hardly any achievements, and knowing the spawns like that, bro. Even if you're a shoreline main, come on. Level 40 already, bro? 1,800 hours? Okay, bud. It's just God's gift to humanity. I don't understand, like, why the cheaters are so bad today, dude. Like, I just genuinely don't. But this is, I think, the worst it's ever been. And I thought that was bad a couple wipes ago, but like this is like the worst it's ever been. It's gonna go in like this. Mo's in time. See, here's the thing. If you run into a guy that plays like a rat and they're a high level, you gotta really consider that. Because how could you get efficiently done with tasking and questing in a rat? You can't. You physically can't. But I also understand trying to get Shooterborn done. But he's got 1,800 hours, and he's grinding Shooterborn, and he's already level 40. He could just be God's gift to humanity, I guess, but so is every other player. I wish I could show you guys what I know about cheating, like what I know about all their discords, but it would advertise for them, you know? And I know all of them. I know all their companies, not all of them, but I know a lot of the companies. I know a lot of the players in them. I used to interview a lot of people. I wish I could just show people without advertising. Like if I knew people would not take what I know, if I could show people like how fucked up it is without advertising it, I would. And I think that's a problem a lot of us creators have is we don't want to make it worse and advertise. We don't want to advertise it. You know? We don't want to advertise what all these guys are doing. And so it's like we want to expose it, but we don't want to advertise for it. And how do you do that? I think that might be that like that in politics too. Like how do you expose something without, you know? I think there's the same amount of cheaters, just less legit ones to balance it out. So it's frustrating with cheating. Bro, you got a really, really good point. They're playing PvE or other games, so you're running into yeah, because they're all invested so much money into it. That's the only game they're gonna play. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a really good point. Yeah, I would too. I would pay $20 a month to play monitored servers. But here's the problem, Matt. There are so many cheaters that are protected by BSG right now and their community. The problem is with games like this is the cheating community embeds themselves into the game, like developer community early on. And you'll notice because if you ever play a game and you see how toxic their Discord is, pay attention. You'll see the same handful of names. They usually become moderators or admins, emissaries, right? Those are the kinds of guys that are the worst because they have the most to gain from being in those positions. Think, why would someone want it for free be an emissary? Right? What do they get? What do they have to gain or get out of it other than protection, right? They can protect their friends, they can protect themselves. Yeah, it is pretty close, Junkyard. It's a carbon copy, it's just a cheaper version. We're gonna play this different. We're gonna get set up ahead of everybody. Oh my scab army, bro. I'm dead. Or they're just not gonna shoot at me at all. That was crazy. What are the chances of that? None of them shot at me? I would have been shot, probably dead one shot too. But now everybody's gonna know I'm here, so I gotta really hustle ahead. No minimap or HUD? Yeah. Arena has a map, doesn't it? I thought. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I thought it did. I still have an O-scope I brought in to raid with me? That's so stupid. What did I do that? I thought it was this side of the building. Maybe I just have to go on this side. I shouldn't have unlocked this, but... yeah, it's this side. 80, it's nice. A labs card. Why is this raid so quiet? Everybody's in the woods sniping each other out. Raid's like twice as quiet. The other ones are crazy busy. Nice. What? Still lucky that I found those scabs right off rip, bro. If you put your Mosin in your second slot, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can get that 5th bullet in there. Someone's here. Hear that? Another scab army. It's crazy. Why are the scabs coming in like 3-mans?
Нет никого.
Only shoreline task? Cult Part 2. Isn't there a place in Shoreline? Woods? Shoreline, okay. $321. I thought it was on the second floor. Back towards the pier, right? Should go check that out or what? Nice. It has to be down there at the pier. But by the time I would get down there, it'd be gone anyway. Crazy how much more quiet this raid is than the last one, right? And I'm on auto servers. Task room, I think. Someone called him a flare. I'm guessing down there at the pier. Oh, nice. GPU. I don't know where that plane's gonna drop that. Kind of just want to go out and look. It's crazy, I can't even hear it in here. Oh shit. Yeah, they're way out there, huh? Let him get his package. He's probably just doing shooterborn anyway. Hey, KY, thanks for the follow, man. Got full screen on YouTube and Twitch if you want to check it out, man. Nice. More M80. I've never really found a lot of ammo on Shoreline. This is a nice change. Found a level 6 plate or level 5 plate. Scabs out there looting my bodies. Damn, what we got here? Helmet I can't wear. Nice. Classic.
Сука, ёбнули нашего!
That's so annoying, bro. He just blocked my legs out and shot me in the head right after that. That's crazy. Left armpit. Oh, the armpit shot's back. Well, let's fucking go. Wow, okay. GG's. Should have shot him first. I thought I killed the other one earlier. I guess he didn't die. There's so many scabs right there, bro. It's all good, though. It's all good. Bitcoin farm complete. And we just got our first GPU to put in it. Nice. Let's go. How much are they now? They've gone up in price? Yeah, 700,000, bro. What the fuck? Now, our power filters gone up in price yet? Yeah, they went up in price finally. Damn. Now we gotta start making those, P filters. Also gotta hit the bench real quick. God damn it, the small ones, man. If you're good at that, you have a huge advantage. Can't start when you're tired. God damn it. Okay. Let's look at my shooter-born task again. I think I gotta survive the location now, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe instead of running that, I should run... I got an idea. I'm gonna run a DVL. That's gonna be the way to run it right there. The DVL, unfortunately, I don't think I can... Let's refresh this. There we go. Extra rounds. Ball lose. Block 17. Okay, make sure I don't have another mag for it laying around. Okay. Rope it all, wrap the rip. Not even gonna take a painkiller. Eat and drink. I don't know if I'm gonna bring a bag. Maybe a small bag. So, bro, I have a question. What's good, brother? What's up? I might be able to answer you. 31 and retired? Yeah, I was retired at 28 though. Why? What do you mean, why? Why would you not want to be retired? Why would you want to work for other people? The fuck? Here, man, why don't you continue to be a slave to the system for the rest of your life? Sorry, but... you know? I need a helmet. No, we'll be fine. If I get hit in the head, I'm dead anyway. I want to play... I want to pay for your time. Are you interested in taking cash and time and patience to teach me the maps? You don't gotta pay me, bro. You know? But the thing is, here's the thing. You can't be playing Call of Duty. Whatever, you can't get mad and rage and go play Call of Duty, man. You know that's the thing. Is like you get frustrated and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go play Call of Duty. You know, you gotta when it sucks, you gotta grind through that. You know, that's the hard part, and that's the hardest part about this game. Is like you're gonna die and die and die and die, and if you quit, that's it. Because that's the one raid you needed to fund those shitty raids. You know what I mean? You got to get through all the crappy raids to get that one good raid that pays for the rest of the crappy raids. And that's the Tarkov experience in a nutshell, man. But you don't have to pay for my time, Shiesty. We can game together. I just need you to be reliable and and stick with it. That's the only thing. I don't care if you play Call of Duty, but like if you're gonna play the game, you gotta invest the time in the game. You gotta take time to learn the game, and it takes like it's one of those things you can't be wishy-washy with it, and it's hard. I know, but you kind of do. You don't rage, you just leave. You're like, oh, you're like, I'm just gonna go play Warzone, bro. Like, you don't say it like that, but like, you're like, that's what you do, though. You don't rage, you don't show the emotion, but those are the actions you take. Like, you leave the game and go play a different game. And I do it too. I'm not trying to be hard on you. Just saying, if you want to grow in the game, you can't. You gotta get into it and stick with it. And if you're not having a day, then I mean, I get it. If you gotta take a break, but if it's like that every time, you gotta be able to grind through that. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, you gotta be able to grind through it, or just not. And that's the thing is, just the game is just one of those things. In between streams, I hardly rage playing Tarkov. That's good. And I'm not like you're raging. It's just quitting, giving up. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not like saying like you're just like, oh fuck this, I can't handle it, and it's just like you're like, oh, this is stressing me out, so I leave. And that's just this game. It's just a stressful game. But learning the maps is it's tough for me to play with people because I want them to wait for me, and then I don't want to wait for them, because I'm efficient, I'm in, I'm out, because I'm playing for me, and if people want to play with me, that's cool, but I'm playing for like my experience, you know what I mean? And I share with my teammates, and I help them, but I'm just a solo guy. I'm not really like I'm not a good enough player that I can just like carry people. Does that make sense? Like I barely play on my own because there's so many cheaters. And you're gonna find with me, you're gonna run into cheaters almost every single fucking raid, And it's like, dang. When I come to your Discord, you be tasking and stuff. I'm always tasking. I'm always tasking, 100% of the time. That's what I like to do. I don't like to PvP. I just like to task. I like to PvP while I'm tasking. That's just who I am. That's the kind of guy. I like to loot and I like to task. Those are the two things I like to do. I like to PvP, but I don't play to PvP. I'm not interested in that anymore. I've matured past that. I can teach people, but I'm really not good at teaching new people. Like I'm really good at having a friend to play with that like can take care of themselves, know what to do, know where to go. But I'm not a Sherpa guy. I'm great at like out of the match talking about it, or like watching a video and saying, here's how you can improve. But in the moment, because I get so overwhelmed, I don't do good with new players, you know what I mean? And I don't have patience. That says I'm willing to do it because you're my friend, but I just want you to know, like, I'm not good at teaching Tarkov at all. Like, at all. I'm good at teaching, like, intermediate and advanced players, but beginner players that don't know, like, that's why I always tell people, go learn how to evac, go learn where to go, then come play with me. Otherwise, when you play with me, you just have to stay on my 6 all the time. That's it. So it's either that's kind of my play style, and if I play with people, like I was playing with a guy the other day, and I'm like, listen, if you're gonna break off, go play solos, because I'm here to win. I'm here to get my tasks done. I'm here to grind seriously, and I take it very serious because this is where I spend all my day. I don't have a job. This is my reality. So I take gaming very seriously, and that turns a lot of people off. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's just a video game. No, it's not. This is my life. So if people don't understand that concept, I don't game with them. And I've lost quite a few friends because I'm just here to have fun. Well, I'm not here to be your experience, brother. And I'm not talking to you, but just in general to people. And some people want me to be their experience, and I'm not. I'm not here to carry someone. I'm here to make iron sharper, like, if that's what you want, if you want me to make you a sharper iron, I'm happy to game with you, because you have so much gaming experience, Serious, that I know you're not a dumb, you're not like, not dumb, but you're not an inexperienced player. I know your way around games and how to get better, but I just don't want to put all the effort in working with you, and then you don't match the energy. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'll tell you exactly how to get better in this game, and I'll work with you on it. You don't got to pay me for it. I mean, if you want it, it's cool, but I have coached for money. But with my friends, I try not to do it for money, because I don't typically do stuff with my friends actually at all like that, because it just, it leaves room for contention and you can lose friendships. But for me, I don't want to ruin your or mine a gaming experience, if that makes sense, because it's just the way I am. I'm a selfish player because I'm not a good enough player to not be, and when you're not, you have to be in this game, or you don't get shit done, and I naturally resist that, and I struggle with it because I don't want to be a selfish person, and so I'm constantly arguing with myself in my head, and then I let things build up, and then I kind of lash out on my, people that are like, they build up and they don't respect my boundaries. And I guess what I'm saying is, I'm down to play with you and game with you. You just got to be reliable and willing to deal with the crap, and just willing to just understand that when I'm out of a raid, just kind of, you want to kind of gear, like, okay, hey, when do you think you're going to be ready? You got time for a scav? Okay, no, okay, I do have time for a scav, If it's 5 minutes, we can tab each other up for our streams, that kind of stuff. But, like, I just don't want it to be like, I play with a lot of people, and they just, it's like, okay, bro, I'm sitting here, I'm waiting, I'm not, I want to get in the game as fast as humanly possible. I don't want to sit here and, I want to get in that game quickly. I want to, and that's just how I play. I'm very intense, and it's off-putting to a lot of people. If you can handle that, by all means, I'm down. But just, I want to be transparent with you right out of the gate. It's nothing personal. That's just how I am. I struggle really hard with teaching people how to play games, man. When I'm playing it, because it's just tough. I struggle on my own, Does that make sense? But I definitely do. I'm interested. I wanna, I have the mechanics down, just the map knowledge I need help with. See, that's the hardest part to teach, because if, say I die, and you're in the match, and you're like, Cuban, I don't know where to go. Right? So now I can't play. I need to help you with that, right? That's the hard thing. And a lot of times, like Brea, if you watch me and Brea play, he's on my ass all the time. Like, he's like, okay, where are we going? He's not worried about loot. At the end of the raid, once I get my character set up and I'm good on money, he knows I'm going to be dumping all kinds of shit on him. All kind of loot, all kind of goodies. I'm going to be looking for his task items with him. Like, that's just how I am. But I have to get my guy leveled up, and I got to get my task done first, or I can't help. Like, I got to help out of the abundance, not out of my scarcity. I know you understand that concept, so that's the best way to put it. So, like, I'm honored. I really am honored. And I'm flattered. Like, I really think it means the world to me that you'd even talk to me and ask me that. Like, that's huge to me. That means, like, you respect me. Like, that's a huge compliment. That's, like, the highest praise, right? In gaming is when someone says, hey, can you coach me? Can you help me? Right? And it takes great humility. And I know you're in a good spot to work with me just because of that, but I just want to be transparent. Like, I'm really just, you know how I am. I don't have to explain that, but I'm just brutal with it. Like, okay, at the end of a raid, I'm gonna sit down and talk about, okay, here's what you did wrong, here's what I did wrong, here's how we could do better. And most people, when they're mad, they don't want to hear that. They just want to they don't want to own it. And I need people that can just be super humble and patient and be like, okay, and not argue with it. And then if they disagree in their head, they can just go, this is what I could have done too, okay, whatever, and move on. Just take what, and a lot of people, when I give them advice, they want to argue with me about the advice. It's like, okay, just take it or don't, but we don't got to argue. And that's the thing I don't like about, like, coaching with people or working with people is they want to argue about it. And I don't want to argue. I just want to give them my perspective. Oh, fuck, it didn't count. I was too quick. I don't want to argue about it. I just want to, hey, man, this is where you messed up. We need to not do that. Let's move on from here. Not, bro, you did this and I did that, and this is what it's just. And people want to do that, and it's like, all right, bro, let's just break apart. Because I want them to look at me and say, here's what I saw, right, as well. But I don't accept advice from people that don't have fruit on their tree. Like, if someone that just started Call of Duty was telling me how to play Call of Duty, I'd be like, bro, I don't want to listen to you. Even if they're God's gift to humanity and the best player in the world, all of a sudden, I probably just wouldn't want to listen. I want to have someone with a lot of experience that knows more than me tell me how to improve, not just someone tell me their opinion. And I know that's a pitfall, but that's naturally how I am. I think a lot of other people are like that. And so when people don't listen to me, I feel like, okay, they don't respect or value my perspective, so I don't want to waste it on them. I don't want to force it on them either. I gotta do that again. Does that make sense? So I'm in a spot where I just want to work with people. Yeah, exactly. Matt, PvE is great for map knowledge, like labs. Yeah, that's a thing. Serious. But Matt, the problem with learning on PvE is that it doesn't teach you where people rotate, how they rotate, where they're gonna go. It doesn't give you a lot of critical information, like early wipe, how to rotate on a map in early wipe. Ground zero is busy day one. Middle wipe, it's dead, right? You don't have to look for people. You can sprint around, right? You have to, like, Kalante, right? But that's experience. You need to know how the map sounds, how the map feels before you move around, right? If a map is full and dead quiet, you know it's full of rats. But how do you know it's full if it's dead quiet, right? You got to know based on the servers you play, the time of day, IRL, where in the wipe you are. There's a lot of knowledge that comes from experience that you're just not going to get in PvE. You know what I mean? So learning on PvE is great just to learn how to evac and routing and how to do your tasks. But once you learn that, you've got to learn how to rotate on the map with players, and that's the hardest part in the game. You know what I mean? And Sirius has been wanting to get into this game like really aggressively, and he's been putting time into it as he can for a long time. But what I've been telling him for a long time is this is one of those games you've got to exclusively play it for like 3-4 months. You know what I mean? Like you can't be playing other games because it takes so much memory intake. Like you have to remember so much about this game. You can't play other games because you have to build those pathways. For me, some people, like I got a buddy I gamed with in the front, and he could do something. Like we would build a base and it'd be a crazy design, and I'd be like lost in it for 2 or 3 days. And the first time it was built, he would know exactly where to go. Some people can remember. For me, I assume everyone's like me, and it's going to take you doing this task 10 times to memorize it. But some people do it once and that's it. They're good for life. I'm not that kind of person. So for me, it's overwhelming because I know there's people like me, and I'm like, bro, I know this is going to be a feat. You got to freaking grind this out. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm telling Sirius, like, you can't, like, it's one of those games you can't be, like, bouncing back and playing, like, 4 hours of Call of Duty. Like, you know, you got to, like, you just got to exclusively, you know, main this game if you want to learn it. It's unfortunate. I mean, otherwise it's casual and you just, like, learn a map a wipe. That's what I did. I just really focused on one map a wipe. You know, like, I learned it for the task, and then at the end of the task, I just grinded the frick out of that map after that wipe. I got so good at reserve like that. I got so good at lighthouse like that. I got so good at shoreline like that. Customs I struggle with because there's so damn many cheaters that go to customs. Like that's like the absolute worst map for cheaters, other than labs. Which I don't really count. But like labs is one that it's hard to learn on PvP because you just die so much, right? So labs is a great one to learn on PvE. Customs is a great one to learn on PvE. There's just so much environmental, like AI, like it's supplements enough that it would carry over, but the beginning of that raid is the most important part. So I just don't do good teaching new players because of those things, you know. Yeah, extracts, yeah. Exactly. Like labs, like you gotta I wish labs came out when like PvE came out when labs came out, because it took me like I didn't even go to labs until the very end of the first wipe labs came out. Like not once, because I was watching all the videos on it and I was like, this is insane. And then when I did it, I got insta killed. Like it was like, okay, never again. So I spent the whole next wipe being terrified of wipes or labs. But the biggest thing in this game is you gotta develop confidence, you know? Oh wow, this is really, really dark. I'm gonna do my best for you guys here, but this is like dark, dark. Yeah, I know the most busy area is gonna be up here in the field. Serious, are you still in the chat, bud? Hope so. Still pouring my heart to you. This would be the best wipe to do it though, Serious, because it's going to be a short wipe. Progression doesn't really matter over the long, you know, the length of the wipe. You know, I can record it and repurpose it for content. You know, like, so can you. The other thing, Serious, that's tough that I noticed that you struggle with is you play on mouse and keyboard on Tarkov, right? And then you play controller, which it makes sense on Call of Duty, but the problem is going back and forth is it makes it hard for the brain to, you know, to get that muscle memory. You know what I mean? So it's like you get on, you gotta get used to just being on mouse and keyboard first, and what keybinds do what, you know, like before you even like enjoy. It's like, oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Like I do the same thing, right? If I have arena, I have different keybinds, and sometimes you'll see me pulling out my knife and going prone, and I'm like hitting the wrong button because I have different controls, and I haven't taken the 2 seconds it takes to fix it on arena. Well, I really thought they'd be more populated on nighttime. Okay, well, we're gonna go down here and loot the houses and shit. Have a bag? Yeah, I have a bag. Custom also has a lot of bush rats, yeah. I guess he's dipped when I was talking to him, but... Another way to learn the maps is on nighttime, you know? That's the thing, I like to run a lot of nighttime. If you really want to learn these maps, whew, learn it on nighttime. That's down there at the pier. The pistol runner. I'll head that way after I hit these houses. The nice thing about Tarkov is the player base washes so much that it's never really too late. Like Call of Duty, like you can become a good creator in it, but it's really kind of too late for that niche. Like you're not gonna be like known for being the best player, or, you know, it's just not. There's just too much competition in Call of Duty. I'll leave it at that. It's a great game. There's just too much competition, and it's really hard to start off. Not impossible, it's just difficult. I don't know if I hit all the saves or not. Yeah, I did. Ooh. Sup, dude? Someone is right here. How? So Scav was here. Bro, what? How was somebody so close to me? I'm scared now, bro. Genuinely terrified. Dude, he's probably looting the houses. I need to be staying here, man. There might be someone out here. How was someone out here with me and I never saw him? That's crazy. Interesting. They must have hit that house and then dipped to resort. Must have been a team because they hit everything and quickly and got out. They could still be around here. That may have been the same guy that was at the pier. He might have just been safe running. The other thing about soloing is I could just do whatever I want when I want at a whim, and when I'm in a team, it's really tough to do that. So I tend to play with players that are really accommodating for that. Like Brea's like, whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. And Death God, he's like, whatever the fuck you want. Like they're just like chill as fuck. They're like, and I don't mind it. Sometimes I want someone else to have an idea of what to do too. But I like to go with the flow. What do you want to do? You know, if they have a task, like I'm hounding them to do their task, which is kind of annoying. But I like it because like I get they're being flexible for me. You know. So I'll take the trade for sure. And that's kind of like I really game with people like that. I really just go with the flow. You know. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but it's what I enjoy. It's what I prefer. Remove my stash. Also, the other thing that helped. Oh, wow! I bet you anything that guy's a cheater, dude. He immediately rushed my body after he killed me. No comms TV. Right. You might actually maybe be legit. 1,600 hours. Already level 41. No. He's not legit. He's already level 41 with 1,600 hours. Higher level than me, bro. No. Actually, I had a DVL and a FLIR, dipshit. And I scanned the whole area for 10 minutes before I even made it to that area. So maybe you should actually get a profile picture and a real name before you talk shit on someone's stream. Ban that idiot. Hey, maybe he has a real gun. You're using a pistol. Shut up. Oh, I forgot. That guy was the great oracle of TikTok wisdom, and he knows everything, and I have so much to learn from him. I should humble myself and listen to everything he has to say. Shut the fuck up, kid, dude. Get out of here. Oh, he's a gun and you have a pistol. It doesn't matter. If I had a freaking bazooka, I was dead. He was ratting in a dark spot with nods on, dude. The fuck are you talking about? Wouldn't matter if I had anything. In that situation, a pistol's one shot to the face. How? You tell me you're an inexperienced player without telling me you're an inexperienced player. Oh, you had a pistol. Yes, that's a great weapon. It takes one bullet to kill somebody. Freaking idiots, bro. I love how people become an expert in the chat when something happens. Oh, they're not cheating. I know. I know. You're just a whiny, terrible, terrible streamer that ruins everybody's experience. So you must just be bad and he must be legit. You know what the nice thing about not relying on income from this is? I don't have to give two shits. I can enjoy my game and call you out on your bullshit, and you can't cancel me. It's not possible. There's nothing you can do that is going to hurt me. It's just, there's nothing. So take your trolling ego back to Legoland and come back when you have something real to say. Right now, probably not at all. Right now, so here's the thing, Matt. The wipe, they change how often the bosses, the cultists, all that, they change the spawnability, like how often. It's ultra low right now. I ran into one boss the entire wipe. And that was Tegilla on Factory. All those dudes that are like almost Kappa and have all the boss kills are probably cheating. Even if you're running two people on one account, if you've killed all the bosses already, you're cheating, bro. There's no fucking way. I check the spawns of the bosses all the time, and I'm not finding a single one. There's no way. Unless you have ESP, there's just no way that you'd be able to do that. Not this early on wipe. It's too rare. Max traders, yeah. But Kappa, no. If someone's grinding Kappa, they're cheating. 100%. I don't care if they're the best player in the world. If you're grinding Kappa right now, you're a cheater. You're using some form of cheat, whether it's ESP or radar, which is the same thing, or something. It's just not possible. There's just too rare of a spawn rate right now. The cultists are pretty rare right now. And don't be afraid of cultists, man. Like, most of the time, they'll let you come up to them and stab you, or, you know, or you're going to see them. Yeah, you know, and don't be afraid of cultists. You just learn where they spawn and avoid those areas if you're really afraid of it. I don't know what gun I'm running around. That really pissed me off, bro. I don't think he was cheating, but he's just routed that area, and he's level 40, and he's routing that area, so I don't understand why. At level 1,600 hours, that's just a little weird, man. You know, that's all. It's not impossible for him to be where he's at for 1,600 hours, but I remember where I was at 1,600 hours, and there's no fucking way I'd be level 40. No way. No, not even. I don't even hesitate about that. It's just not even reasonable. If you guys see anybody under 2,000 hours and they're above level 45, they're 1,000% cheating. Or they're on a Smurf account or something like that, and then you gotta really question why they're on a Smurf account. And if they're on a Smurf account, how could they be that high of a level on two different accounts? Like, the absolute best players in the world right now are like just hitting in their 50s. And there's a lot of question on whether or not those guys are legit in itself. And you see some name that is just like a nobody that's just a crazy high level and their stats don't make sense. They've either cheated, they're cheating, they're on a new account, or they're just God's gift to humanity, I guess. It's just too much. There's just too much knowledge in this game. Like, you just can't. There's just too many. There's too much to know how to do to just be instantly good at this game. You can't. In a couple thousand hours, you just can't be like the best player. Like, if you played all day, every day, and it's all you did for 6 straight months, I could see someone being a really well-rounded player at 2,000 hours of 6 months. It's possible. But they would have to be exclusively bettering themselves every day, learning everything they can about the mechanics, about everything. They have to be doing so much research. They would have to have a team of people, a community, giving them tips. There's no way you could do it without being a streamer or having a network or being in a community where someone was teaching you. You're just not going to run into solos playing like that at that low level, at that skill level. You're going to be in teams. So when you guys hear me talk about that stuff, it's like, okay, maybe they are, but the chances are really low. So that's why I go in great depth about it. But you got to really take it with a grain of salt when you got to die to these guys. Like that guy, you know, this is a good chance that he is cheating and that he just didn't want to get suspended, you know, banned, so he waited for me to come in his area. A lot of cheaters won't kill anybody unless they come around them, especially when they're streaming. But there's also a slim chance that he's legit. So I didn't report him, but I'm like 60% sure he's cheating of some way, whether it's some kind of radar. In that low of an hour and having that kind of a play, and then immediately pushing my body, thinking I'm solo, that's crazy. Unless he already knew I had a flare on me. You know what I mean? So like for the aggressiveness that he pushed my body after I died makes me believe that he was cheating. Or incredibly inexperienced. And if he's incredibly inexperienced, he shouldn't be at level 40. Why am I having trouble matchmaking on auto servers? I need to switch servers, guys. Give me a minute. I didn't even look up to see if he was a real streamer. He might not even be a real streamer. That's another indication that cheaters, they'll have like fake streamer names a lot of times. But I know I'm one of the last few legit Tarkov players, but I'm still enjoying it, so. It's one of those things, man. I'm not going to join them, so I'm not interested. So it's either continue to grind and be one of the last few solos that are legit or quit, right? I know when I run in a team, the cheaters hardly ever kill me. But unless I'm with another geared up player. If I'm with another geared up player, it's like every raid. I looked for him. He's not streaming. Yeah, go figures. Cheating off stream. If you were level 40, you should be streaming all of your content right now. There's so many people that aren't even anywhere near this right now. I'm not even a high level, and people are like, oh my god, you know? So, go figure, right? But I pretty rarely run into cultists, man. Like, the highest chances of running into cultists are going to be, like, at the resort at nighttime. And then kind of in the area I just died. There's the woods above it. And then there's a spine towards the HEP station that they can spawn. But it's pretty rare. But like shoreline would be one of the higher ones. Oh man, this is a really bad spawn. It's a really bad spawn. He was looking at someone. Yeah, that guy's probably cheating, bro. He ran up to me like that with a 1.6 KD? You're level 13 playing like that? Nah. $600, bro. Who the fuck do you think you're fooling? 2 snipers? He's doing that? Yeah, okay. Right. Right. Totally true. See, like that. That guy's super obvious. You can't tell me that guy's level 13 running around like that with that SV98 on his back for that task. That guy's cheating his fucking ass off, bro. Holy. So, most of the cheaters buy accounts that have between 3 and 600 hours, or they will buy aged accounts. You can actually look it up. Look, I'll even show you right now. Aged Tarkov accounts. I hate showing this stuff because I don't like advertising it, but you can go to these sites and you can buy accounts that have like fucking 4,000 hours on it. Look at this shit. This is obviously a dude pretending to be a chick, right? Look at this. Fresh account. They even tell you if it's fresh or not, right? This is how jaded and fucked up. Look at this. This guy has 100 million rubles, level 55 already. Edge of Darkness. You can buy it for $750. This is why people cheat. You see this? They don't, some of these guys don't even some of this is scams, right? But some of these guys, like, how is it possible to have that? Even if you were like a rage hacker, like the absolute most god tier rage hacker, it wouldn't be possible to not get banned and grind an account like that. So obviously they're able to manipulate accounts completely, right? Like you wouldn't be able to grind that even as a cheater. You would get banned long before that. You just wouldn't be possible with the anti-cheat. Even with DMA cheats, it's just you wouldn't be able to do that. So there's people that literally that's all they do. You know, they just that's why cheating is in this game is there's money to be made. And the only way that you're gonna deal with that is to remove their ability to make money. And Tarkov would have to remove their own ability to make money for that to be possible. So that's why you won't see a game actually ever remove cheats, because a game developer would actually have to have a game that is not exploitable for income in order for that to work. It's just not going to happen because no one wants to make a game that's not going to make them money. I'm going to clip that. The sad part was if I had just pulled my head out of my ass, I would have killed that guy. But I got so distracted by the fact that I knew he was cheating that I let it get in my head. And I could have just destroyed him. He wasn't aimbotting. He was just walling. And I could have definitely killed him if I had just paid attention. He was already aiming at me. Like, I know he could have heard my scope click. Right? That's possible. But he was like he was aimed at me when I rolled up. Like when I got up, like he was already aiming at me. Super suspicious. So you're gonna tell me a 600-hour player that's level 13 is gonna be able to directly respond to a click of a scope like that and know exactly where it came from? No. And he came up at an angle that was like very obscure, so I would have to look around for him, you know? Like he purposely moved around me in a way that I would have to make a sound so he could be, "Oh, I heard you." So like that's how cheaters play is when they're trying to not get banned, they'll make sounds or do things that is make or don't try to get you to do things to make it to where it's not like, "Oh, now I can get you." Right? Like you guys saw the fight where I killed one of the cheaters yesterday at resort. One of them was pre-firing a door that I had made no sound in for 5 minutes. And I was about to move. I was silent stepping while they were thumping around. There's no way he could have heard my footstep. One footstep. It was just not reasonable for him to have heard it. I couldn't hear my own footstep. And as soon as I made the footstep, he pre-fired the angle. But he immediately only shot like a couple bullets because I stopped pushing. And then when I stopped, they ran off. And then when I killed his boy later, then he killed me. You know? So he let his teammate die to try to not expose himself. So I knew he was closet cheating. You can kind of deduct information from what you got going on just based off of like the environment. And if it feels dirty, it probably is. Like if they just make a crazy advanced movements and they are a low hour player, like I'm sure I get reported all the time because my account is low hours because I have a account that someone gave me, you know, had better game version, and then it made sense for me to keep that account instead of grinding an account that didn't have the version, you know. So why continue playing on that same account when I could have access to more stuff for free that someone gave me? That's my philosophy. And I understand there's other people like me, so I give a little bit of tolerance and grace just for that. I'm pretty sure I'm in the same raid, and that guy's gonna come over for that SV98 plant. So I'm gonna hit these boxes, and then I'm gonna run over there and wait for him. I might not be in the same raid, it's possible, but... Could be a stash right here. He could already be there. We were pretty close to that area. How much time do we got in the raid? I can't go that way. 28 minutes. It's possible I'm in the same raid. Especially with how few people are probably scabbing shoreline right now. But he's gonna want to go plant that SV98. He probably ditched his stuff, grabbed my stuff. But he'd be there right about now. It's possible I just missed him. But if he went there, he'd probably go down this road. If he's a legit player, he'd be wanting to go evac after that. He wouldn't be going up to the health resort. Not level 13. I like to talk out my thought process about how these guys work. Sometimes I'm wrong, but... Like, I tried to get back in the same raid. It's possible he was legit and he got smoked too. Or even cheating and got smoked. Could be in a different totally raid altogether too. That's the tough part. It's like, am I in the same raid? They'll know, but they don't get to see my name. I think they just show them on my scav. Unless they've changed it. I haven't seen someone with ESP. I haven't like looked at a Discord in like 3 years, so I don't really... Oh my gosh, dude. I don't really have the most up-to-date knowledge on how their cheats work, but I can definitely tell you that it used to be they could see the player name, their KD, how much loot they have on them. I watched a video like a year ago about this guy. He had a cheat like called Glow, I think. And it would tell them if they're a potential hacker or not based on their stats and also the value of their loot, not just like what's on them, but it would tell them like, hey, this is how much value is on him that you could get. It's pretty fucked up. That's why I really struggle talking about this stuff, because I really don't want to advertise their cheats. People are like, oh, that sounds like a lot of cool stuff I could have, and then they go cheat, right? Like, that's the demoralizing part about talking about it. You don't wanna contribute. Is that a USB? I haven't seen one like that in a long time. Look at that. You gotta pay attention. Sometimes they're in the computers. I haven't seen one like that in a very long time, though. Player coming down here. I gotta move. Pretty sure that's the hill I died on. I didn't get the same raid. I died like back in here, right? Try to find a body or two, you know? Maybe find some loot.
За мной пошли!
They don't respond anymore.
Нормально, нормально.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. It's pretty much died off. I will be back in a bit.